Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry it's been so long between videos. I have missed you. I hope you have missed me. It's been busy. Lots of gigs, which is a fantastic thing. Sideband gigs, my own gigs, acoustic gigs, trio gigs. So that is awesome. Happy to be back out there playing. Hopefully you guys are out there playing and hearing some live music, and it's been a good thing. If I look disheveled and tired, I just got back, literally. Just got back from coaching Little League Baseball. I'm the baseball coach for my son's Little League team. He's only 7. The league is 6, 7, 8-year-olds, so you know, nothing too intense, but still fun, and definitely tiring occasionally. I think I run around more than they do, but it's a good time, and I love it, and I think they love it, and he loves it, so it's worth it. But anyways, there you go. So jumping right back in to making some videos. Lots of new stuff on the horizon. I want to get back in and make more through the summer. So hopefully you guys will tune in for those. Got a giveaway coming up. I mentioned it before. I'm going to give away a Behringer pedal. Actually an ultra vibrato, and that sort of loosely connects to today's video. More details about that to come. It's coming soon. So not today. Today's video is about another piece of gear that I own, and I've done most of my stuff already. I did a video on this Strat, did a video on my Red Sparkle Telly, video on my Supro Royal Reverb, a video on my 335. Today though, I want to talk about my Magnatone Twilighter. I was at Casino Guitars today, where I am employed and make YouTube videos that you guys probably watch if you're here watching this channel, or at least maybe are aware of. Thank you for that, by the way. Always appreciative. But yeah, so I was there today. We have a ton of Magnatones at the moment. A whole little sort of mini wall of them, which is pretty epic looking. And I thought, man, I love my Magnatone so much. I want to talk about why I love it and why it's so cool and why I bought it. Magnatone probably was first on my radar years ago in Nashville. I think I saw and played one in Corner Music. If you guys have never been to Corner Music, very, very cool shop. My buddy Ben Miller used to work there, and I don't know if he still works there or not, but he's always doing cool gigs with amazing artists and studio stuff, and he's doing some production, so check him out if you haven't. But anyways, saw Magnatone there. I knew that guys like sort of, I knew Billy Gibbons was using them. I think I had seen like Jeff Beck uses one occasionally. I love Lucas Nelson. He's Willie Nelson's son. He's got a band called Promise of the Real. Love those guys. Love his music. I know that he's a Magnatone guy. And there's more. I'm sure I'm forgetting a big one, or one or two probably. But so they were sort of vaguely on my radar. And then fast forward to NAMM, Winter NAMM in 2020. So the last one before everything shut down. And we are walking around, Baxter and I, and the guys, the casino crew, and the booth there catches our eye. We play them. They had the sort of brown ones that are the sort of more like traditional, 50s or whatever ones. I'm probably getting these specs wrong, but or these dates. But anyways, had those. They were amazing. They also had the new ones that are a little more Marshall-y, like the M80, the Super 15. But we pretty much immediately became friends with those guys. Started chatting with them. Decided that we had to have those amps. Became a dealer. And I had the bug already. Like, I wanted one. Because they just sounded so good. And yeah, so as soon as they got to the store, I probably spent a week messing around with the Twilighter, which is the one I ended up buying, and pretty immediately decided, okay, I have to have one of these. Sold a Nash Telecaster that I had, and that was it. I bought a Magnatone. So I still love my Supros. Supros are awesome, but the Magnatone does a different thing. It's 6v6 tubes. The one that I have is a 112. Like 22 watts, so you're talking like, deluxe reverb kind of wattage. sort of, and I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing, but it is way louder to me than a deluxe reverb. Like, mine is loud, even though it's 22 watts. I feel like I always barely have it on. The good thing is that it sounds fantastic even at low volumes. Now, when you heard it a second ago in that jam, I actually have it running. You hear it in the room, but I have it attenuated with a 2 Notes audio Cabder X. And I also am running out of the Cabder X into my interface. So you're hearing it that way from GarageBand. So simple. I didn't do anything to it. But you're also hearing it on the camera in the room, but attenuated. And it's not up that much now. It's probably up like a quarter of the way. And I'm going to show you some sounds here in a second. But they're just, man, they're great amps. They're hand-wired. The people there are awesome, especially Rod Washburn. I feel like I've gotten to know him pretty good. He's a cool Instagram account. He's just a great guy. They're great guys. They've had great customer service. I could not have been happier with the amp. I haven't gigged it a ton because I bought it right there in the beginning of 2020, and then everything promptly shut down. So I'm just now starting to really use it on gigs. And honestly, it was like a fun surprise because I bought it, only messed around with it at home. Like I said, it's loud. And so recently, in the last few months, as gigs have picked back up, I've been taking it back out, and I've kind of fallen in love with it all over again. If you don't know about Magnatone, you know, they were an older amp company. I guess a lot of folks used them in the 50s and 60s. They went out of business, sort of like Supro. And then these guys who own the company now, they have resurrected it. And like I said, they've extended the line, they've updated circuits. But at least especially the brown ones are, I think, fairly faithful to the originals, sound tone-wise. They have this thing called pitch shifting vibrato. You get this pretty amazing little foot switch with them, and it's plugged in. The yellow light is the reverb, and this side is the vibrato channel. And you can also change it to tremolo, which is cool. But the vibrato is so good, and I'll let you hear that in a second. Like I said, they have some models that are a little more martially. Those are the ones that I think like Billy Gibbons uses. That's on my radar too. I really sort of want an M80, but it's too loud for anything I ever do, so probably a Super 15 is what I'm going to end up buying if I buy another one. But so far I have the Twilighter. There's a Twilighter stereo. There's a couple stereo models where the pitch shifting vibrato thing is in stereo, like within the combo amp, or you can get a hidden cab. But anyways, go check out the line. Check out Magnatone. But let's run through some of the sounds. So this is my Strat on the neck pickup. But the Magnatone right now. Here's position 4. Middle position. Position 2. The bridge. Sounds so good. And I mean, it's warm. They're fairly bright amps. Opposite of my Supros, which is nice. So I run the treble pretty far down most of the time. But man, they just sound awesome. All you're hearing right now is the reverb from the amp. Here's this effect, this vibrato. So I mean, vibrato is awesome. It takes overdrive really, really, really well. Here's the Tone Tuga Effects Songbird. I'll go through all my favorite drives on my board. I plugged into my board, but nothing's on at the moment except the Tone Tuga Effects Delphine, which is the dual delay. By the way, I have an affiliate link now for Tone Tuga Effects, so if you're thinking of checking those guys out, hit up the link in my bio. You actually get a discount now too. There's a discount code, but you don't have to mess with it if you just use the link that will be in the description, and maybe I'll put in the comments. It automatically will give you the discount, and it helps me slightly too. I get a small commission for that. So there you go. Check that out if you're interested in the Tone Tuga Effect stuff, especially the Delphine, the Songbird, and the I think it's Aegis, but I keep saying Aegis. I don't know. However you say it, doesn't matter. It sounds fantastic. That's enough of that. Here's the Songbird. Turn the delay off. Here's the right side of the Aegis, whatever you call it. Here's the left side of that same pedal. Both sides together. To me, that sounds pretty friggin' awesome. Here's a fuzz. Fuzz with a lot of delay. So it's just fantastic. It's one of the few things in a long time that I played, and it was expensive, but I really felt like I mean, need is such a dumb thing to say when we're talking about gear like this, because you could go get a Hot Rod Deluxe and do any gig you wanted and sound fantastic and have great tone. So need is the wrong word, but I'm still gonna say I felt like I needed it. Maybe I wanted it. It was awesome. It made me happy. Hopefully it makes you happy. Go try one, and if you can, and if you love it, buy one. Because it's just, it's having gear that inspires you and just gives you that euphoric feeling. I don't know. To me, it's worth it. Maybe it's not to you. Maybe maybe the Hot Rod Deluxe is fine, and there's nothing in the world wrong with that. to each their own. But the Magnatone inspired me. It's been my main gigging amp lately. So again, that's why I wanted to make this video. No cool story really, like, you know, the 335 or the Strat or the Supro story. I just saw it. I loved it, and thought I'd let you guys hear what it sounded like. So check it out. Like I said, if you're near Southern Pines, North Carolina, there are a ton of them in casino guitars right now, but they don't usually hang around too long. We also have some special edition ones coming with like this cool snake skin looking covering, and if that's your thing, it's pretty badass. So check that out. It'll be on the website as well. Let me know what you think of the Magnatone in the comments. Hopefully it sounds good on the video. We shall see. That'll I will see in just a moment here when I listen back to the clip. So anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out Tontuga FX. Check out Casino Guitars. I will probably release the backing track from the jam for this, and it'll be on the Fret Buzz through the Casino channel this week. Some fun things coming out through Casino as well this week. Some cool surprises. A pretty fun thing coming out with Baxter. So be on the lookout for that. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. It helps me greatly. Subscribe if you dig what you're seeing. And hit the bell so that you don't miss videos in the future. Thank you again. Have a fantastic morning or evening or night whenever you're watching this. And I shall see you next time.